Hi Libra, welcome to February. This is Teresa from Tarot-by-T, and before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy and create some sacred space around this reading. So this month we have Venus, your ruling planet, moving into Aquarius at the beginning of the month on the 2nd. And then we have a new moon in Aquarius, and we have a stellium of planets in Aquarius this month, and that's on February 11th. Then Mercury, which has been in Aquarius and has been retrograding, is now going to be moving forward on the 21st. And on the 26th, Venus moves out of Aquarius into Pisces, and then we have the full moon in Virgo and that's going to be happening in your 12th house. That's on the 27th. So we have a month that is packed full of Aquarian energy. So that's going to be favorable to your sign. So we'll see how that works out later when I talk about the astrology. Let's see what the cards say for Libra. What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of February 2021? What does Libra need to know about relationships for February 2021? It's good that Venus is out of Capricorn. She was not happy in Capricorn, so she's going to be a little bit happier in Aquarius. But she is going to connect with Saturn, since Saturn's now in Aquarius. But the positive thing is she's going to eventually connect with Jupiter, and that's going to be a plus. So let's see. What does Libra need to know about love and relationships for the month of February 2021? What is coming up for Libra for February 2021? The Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you're still suffering from some type of heartache, but I think this month is the month that you decide to move on. Because you have the Six of Swords here, and it's crossed by the Hermit. You've been kind of in isolation with the Hermit. You've been taking time out to think, like, what do I want in relationships? What's right for me? There's already been the energy, the Eight of Cups here, of moving on. Something that was once good is no longer fulfilling, and you're thinking about moving away from it or moving on to something better. This could be a relationship. It could also be a career move. Now with the Six of Swords energy, these are both cards of moving on. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups talk about leaving something behind, leaving troubles behind, leaving unfulfillment behind, moving on toward greater harmony. Sixes are about harmony. Eights are about power, reclaiming your power. The Queen of Wands could be someone that you were dealing with. Someone could have been a fire sign, or someone who's very outspoken, very maybe aggressive or ambitious. Someone who goes after what they want. I feel like if you were dealing with this person's no longer. This person's influence is fading. You're in a position though with the Page of Pentacles. You're pretty much open. You're open to the new. I feel like you're ready for a new beginning, but you're just trying to figure out which way to go at this point with the Hermit. And but you're going to be coming out of this Hermit mode. You may start the month off in the Hermit mode, but at some point you're going to start to move into a period of abundance. You have the Ace of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles. So, and you also have this King of Cups. You could be actually with these cards, you could be dealing with any sign. The King of Pentacles can be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. water. You could be dealing with someone with water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the Ace of Pentacles can sometimes bring an opportunity, a new beginning that brings tangible results. So it could be financial success, or it could be a job offer, or it could even be a new relationship with someone who brings abundance into your life. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very deals with money and finance, very practical, very down to earth. Someone who's a family person, cares about family, cares about a little bit materialistic. The King of Pentacles can be materialistic. He works very hard. He or she works hard for the money and knows how to spend it. But mostly they care about their family. And then you have the King of Cups here. This could even be your energy. Although it's in your negative thinking sector. You may be feeling sensitive at this time, or if you're dealing with someone that's the King of Cups energy, that could be like someone who's a healer, someone who has healing, very compassionate, someone you can really talk to, like a counselor. So some of you might be choosing between two people. Do I want the security that the King brings, the King of Pentacles, or do I want to be connecting with someone that really speaks to my soul? You have in your environment the Ten of Cups. This is a card of love, pure love and family support. You have a lot of love around you. So I feel like if you've been going through a difficult time where you felt lonely and cut off from loved ones, that is going to be changing. And you're going to be surrounded by love. And one of these relationships could lead to a commitment, because you have the Four of Wands here. This is a marriage card. If it's not marriage, it's stability. So even if you're in a committed partnership, it's going to become more stable, more committed. If you're single and you're looking, you could meet someone that could be that could lead to commitment, something that can be a permanent fixture in your life. You have the Three of Swords in your wish fulfillment sector. So I feel like you're cutting away. This is a card of sorrow, heartache. So you might be still healing from a past relationship, someone that you left behind, or a relationship that's no longer in your life. You might still be healing from that. Or you're cutting away what's no longer working in your life. And maybe you're feeling a sense of sorrow at what you have to leave behind. Like you have to move on. You have to create a new cycle. You have to leave some things behind. You have to sever some ties. And there's like a sorrow about that, because maybe you're attached to some people that you need to cut away or move on from. But I feel like there's definitely, there could be love in your future with someone who's very successful, someone who's very down to earth, someone who could even be have a healing effect on you, to help you heal from any kind of past sorrow or past hurt. So things are going to be improving this month. So if you feel like if you're lonely or you're feeling cut off from loved ones, don't be afraid to reach out, because they are there for you. Sometimes we tend to think that we have to carry our burdens alone and that no one is there for us. But you have a lot of people there for you. So reach out if you need to. If you're going through something that's difficult in a relationship, don't be afraid to reach out to your family and friends, because they're there for you. And embrace the new. You are already open to the new with the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of the student, so you might be learning new skills, or this new environment. Whatever you're moving toward, it's going to require you, it's going to stretch you a little bit, and you might have to learn some new skills. But it's going to end in a positive way. The Four of Wands is very positive. It's success, it's victory, celebration. You'll have a cause for celebration. And in a relationship, it can mean marriage. But I don't think it's going to happen like in February. Because this Ace of Pentacles energy is December, January. It's December, January, February. I think it's going to be more like the end of 2021. More towards the end of this year, like December. By the end of this year, you're going to be in a better place. But things are going to start happening now. The twinkling of new beginnings are happening now. And you're going to start to move away from sorrow and difficulty and leave all that hurt and sorrow behind. So let's see what the astrology has to say. Libra, you have a new moon, a new beginning in Aquarius in your 5th house. Now you've got a ton of Aquarius. All the planets are in Aquarius this month. You've got Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, all in Aquarius. In your 5th house, that's the house of romance. And it's the house of children and creative self-expression. So I feel that this is a good time to connect with someone romantically and to have fun doing it, because the 5th house is fun. You know, using your talent, being creative. For some of you, if you want to have children, you could have a child. You could even bring a child into the world. Or you could have a new relationship with your children. And that could be really enjoyable. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by love. Because Venus is in the 5th house, Jupiter's in the 5th house. It brings abundance, opportunity. Mercury is in the 5th house. Now Mercury's retrograding for most of this month. So it could bring a message from someone that you were once connected with. You could hear from people from the past. And it could be a potential romance there. Mars is in your 8th house and it's squaring Mercury. So there could be some challenges around finances if you're waiting for an inheritance, or if you're something that has to do with your children, or even a romantic partner. There could be some money issues. That could be a contention. That could bring tension. Saturn's in the 5th house too. And that Saturn is squaring Uranus in the 8th. So I feel that if you're not going after love and romance, or if you're not going after something that you really want that brings joy to your life, it's because you have some kind of, you feel guilt around it, or you feel limited, you feel like blocked, like I can't go after what I want, either because I've got too much work to do, or I'm just, you have to lighten up. I feel like you need to lighten up this month and embrace freedom. And you have Uranus is in the 8th house, so Uranus is going to be the freedom. It's going to break you free. Uranus and Mars will break you free from any financial blocks that you have, or any blocks to intimacy. Like maybe you're afraid to connect with someone on an intimate level. Then you have, you have Neptune in the 6th house, which is squaring the North Node in the 9th house. So that has to do with career. Neptune in the 6th, if don't drown your sorrows or your stresses at work in drugs or alcohol, because Neptune can make you want to escape the stress of work. Maybe you want to travel. You might be thinking like, oh, I need to get out of town. I need to just, go to a new, just go traveling to get away from my problems. So you may feel like doing that. But you're really going to have to face, I think you just need more fun in your life. I think you've been working too hard. You've been stopping yourself from having fun. This new moon can bring a new opportunity for you to connect with someone, to bring more fun and to bring more joy into your life. So don't be afraid of it. And don't let work be an excuse. Then we have the full moon in Virgo. And that's happening in your 12th house. So the moon's in the 12th, the 6th, and the sun and Venus is in the 6th. Something is coming to completion around a work project. Even a health issue you might suddenly see what's going on in some type of health issue, because the full moon usually brings things to the surface. So if you've got anything that needs to be taken care of, you're going to see what that is. Whether it's a health issue or even a work issue, a project may come to completion. Now, Venus moving into your 6th house at the end of this, at the full moon, Venus is moving into Pisces and will be in your 6th house. That could bring harmony with your colleagues at work. So if things have been tense, things should get a lot more harmonious toward the end of the month. And you might even meet someone through your working environment if you're not attached and you're looking for love. Jupiter, though, in the 5th, it brings you opportunity. This is a really, it's a good time to meet a romantic partner with Jupiter in the 5th. And have some fun. Bring fun back into your life. Pluto's going through the 4th house, so there's been a lot of changes at home. You had to deal with a lot of childhood issues, stuff that you may have not dealt with since you were a kid, issues around parents or home and family. You might have to you're kind of like rebuilding your home life, creating a new home for yourself. Some of you might even be doing construction around the house, or you've already completed that, because Pluto's been in that house for a long time. So over these past 10, 12 years, your home life has changed dramatically. But the main thing about this full moon is the sun very close to Venus, and the sun is sextile Uranus. The moon and the sun are the sun is sextile Uranus, the moon is trine Uranus. So this full moon should be positive for you. If there's anything that you've ever need, it may bring a sudden opportunity to free yourself from some kind of financial burden. You may get some kind of inheritance or insurance payout that helps your finances if you're like struggling with debt, or if you're struggling with with bills piling up. There could be relief. There could be some financial relief. You might even be talking to people about some type of loan, or thinking about buying property or selling property. So I feel that you've probably come through a difficult time over the past year, past couple of months, and things are starting to change, and you are going to be moving into a period of lighter energy, and where there's more freedom and more fun. So don't get so locked up in the rut of work that you forget to have fun and enjoy life, because it's there for you. You just have to embrace it. You have to find that balance and bring that fun into your life. Bring that romance. Bring that, if there's like a musical instrument or art or creativity, something that you want to do that you just haven't had time to do it. It'll bring joy back into your life. And you might find that you're really good at it. And it may bring you recognition, or it might lead to a romance. So anyway, that's my forecast for February, Libra. I think it's going to end in a better place than it begins. So things are changing. There's new opportunities for growth and love. Just let that energy come in. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, leave a comment if this resonated with you. And I want to say thank you, everyone who has been supporting this channel. I appreciate your support. I wouldn't be here without you. And I hope you have a wonderful February. Have a wonderful, happy Valentine's. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.